Hi guys. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet tonight. I just heard your message. Don't shout. I want to sleep. I'll try. I know it's kind of late. It's kind of late right now. I don't usually start this late, but I woke up super late. Guys, being unemployed is the clutch because you can wake up at 2 p.m. and no one is there to kill you or shoot you or anything. Yeah, be quiet. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's only 22:30 though. I'll go to bed in like 7 hours. Nice whiskers, thanks. I just groomed myself today. But yeah, I woke up. It's like insane how time flies. Like it actually kind of pisses me off how quickly time moves. Like it was, I woke up, then I worked out, and actually tried something. So people said on the internet that I didn't even get proof if it was true or not. But I looked up. Waking up at 5:30 p.m. is peak. Seriously, I won't do that. Once I start doing that, I start feeling really sick. 2 p.m. is like my cap. But I woke up and I went on Twitter like an idiot. I should delete Twitter off my phone. I should delete Twitter off my phone. And then, what did I do? I worked out outside because people on the internet were saying if you work out outside when the birds are chirping, it's like actually really good for your body. So I did that. And then I showered and I cooked. I went grocery shopping and I was trying something new today. I came to a nasty realization. I was like, I've always been shopping, guys. I've always shopped at Trader Joe's because I heard that it was like the cheapest, right? And I went there and for a while it was really cheap. Like for example, Trader Joe's beef is like $6 a pound or whatever. And then Whole Foods is like $9.99. Well, I visited 4 grocery stores today. 4 grocery stores, and you're like, Mikan, that's kind of insane. But hold on, I was checking the price of various cost leaders. And turns out that Whole Foods is now just about as expensive as Trader Joe's. It's like slightly less expensive, which actually kind of shocked me to my core and made me really sad. If you have Prime, that is. If you have Prime. But I had a Prime student, so I'm a class trader. Not really. No, wait, yeah, I am a class trader because I have Prime. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Ted. I'm sorry, Ted. I failed you. Hey, Mikan. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. I need to say hi to everybody. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Key Jingle. You said I had 69 followers. That's not even true. I have 6,889 followers. I need to lose 20 more followers before I can have 6,869. Also, hi, Key Jingle and Burra and Reality Sun and Spooky Felix. Welcome. I'm gonna try to like be zen today. I'm gonna try. This is like time for bed. And low-key, I had pasta with cucumbers and it made me, I don't know. Do you guys get dizzy after eating pasta? I notice after I eat anything with bread in it, like pasta or pizza or whatever, I get really like, what's the word? Tired. I get tired. So I've started not buying bread. Well, like I really almost never bought bread. It just feels weird to buy bread for me for some reason. Welcome in Ain't Man and Lucky, and welcome in Lucario. Da-da-dum, Ted's Cabbage, welcome in. You are allergic to Italians. No, seriously. The thing is, like, I don't feel like bad afterwards, but I feel like sleepy. So I feel like sleepy right now. And combined with the fact that it's like late, it's like, I'm gonna make it dark in here. So I snap my fingers and I turned the weather machine to dark. I get sleepy. Yeah, like sleepy. That's like a carb thing. I don't buy Wonder Bread. I buy the most bready bread that I buy is a brioche, but I stopped buying it because it's kind of expensive. It's like $6 for like a loaf. But guys, the bread with nuts in it is even more expensive. You ever go to Walmart and you see like, dude, Walmart's really expensive now. I don't shop at Walmart anymore. I don't shop. I used to get groceries at Walmart and now I don't. You might be like, Mikan, that's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, but I did it. But I did it. But I got lots of... One free wrap, please. You can take the one on my shoulder if you want. I'm just kidding. That's my accomplice. I'm smirking, but you can't see it. There you go. Wonder Bread. You know, I had Wonder Bread as a kid, and like, honestly, it does taste good. It does taste good, but it just feels like it's not bread. Also, my chat box is like ruined right now for some reason. I don't know why. Did you see the digital electric price tags? Yes. And anytime I see something with a digital price tag, I try to leave. If it's possible, I leave. Like if I go to a gas station and I see a digital price tag, I go to the next place because I can't do it. It pisses me off. Wonder Bread is like fake bread. It's got like a lot of sugar in it. I mean, it's technically bread, but it's just like bleached. So it's not really that good for you. But it's like the stereotypical image of white bread that you get in your mind. But I grew up in a house where my mom bought brown bread. Like, not like sourdough. Like, she had the bread with the nuts on top. I always thought it was really gross. So it's just not really a bread eater in my life. I was like, what do I eat? When I make burgers at home, I used to buy turkey burgers from Trading Joe, and then I would wrap them in lettuce, and I would saute carrots. Is that weird? I would saute carrots, stick it on top of the bun, put some ketchup in there, and then wrap it in lettuce. And I would also make Thai chicken, but it was so spicy. I'd always like do the recipe wrong somehow. It requires sesame oil, so it tasted really good, but it was so spicy that my teeth hurt eating it. Like, that's how spicy it was. I only get sourdough bread that's made locally fresh. It's good, but it's really expensive. I actually have a family member who makes sourdough bread by hand. And like every time we have a family gathering, she makes sourdough bread. But she kind of scares me because I'm pretty sure she's in an MLM. And she tried to get one of my cousins into it, and I was like, I went to my cousin, I was like, yo, don't do it. And she's like, I just need some extra cash on the side. I haven't checked up with that cousin. It's a bread-like chemical combination. That's what my mom says. My mom refused to buy Wonder Bread, but my dad would buy it when I was a kid. But my dad also made me eat cottage cheese, and I hated cottage cheese. Dude, when I was like, I had this like core memory of when I was a kid. My dad would put me in a high chair to eat, even after I could walk. And so I was sitting in my high chair, and he gave me cottage cheese and some other garbage. And I remember being like, this tastes really bad. So my dad left the house momentarily to take the trash out. And when he was out, I got off the high chair, I ran, and I scraped the cottage cheese into the trash. And then I ran back and I sat on my chair, and my dad came back in, and he was like, where's your cottage cheese? And I was like, I ate it all. And then he was like, and he started walking towards the trash can. I got so scared, I panicked, and I was like, no! And then I jumped on my dad's leg, and I was like basically attached to his leg, and he like dragged me to the trash can. Like, you know when a child like wraps their arms and legs around your leg and they sit on your shoe to prevent you? Well, he just walked with me to the trash can, and he opened the trash like it was one of those where you could step on it. So he used the leg that I was on to open the trash can, and he saw the cottage cheese in there, and he was like, that's it. You're not getting any more Wonder Bread. So I didn't get Wonder Bread after that. My dad was the type of guy that would like punish me if I didn't eat certain foods. So like, my mom would do that too, honestly. I'm trying to remember. My dad was gonna take me to Disney. Like, he actually like was getting ready, and he was like planning to take me to Disney. And one day we were in Kroger, and there was like a fresh section, and they gave us a sample of some kind of pasta salad with like vinaigrette on it, and I didn't like the way the vinaigrette smelled. And he's like, try it! And I was like, no. And so he was like, if you don't try it, Mikan, we're not going to Disney World. And I was like, I don't want it. And so we never went to Disney World. We literally just didn't go to Disney World. We were supposed to go that weekend. I don't know if he was like baiting me or what, but like, he was talking about it like for weeks before he went to Kroger. So, and another time, my mom was like, she wanted me to take photos with an Easter bunny. I remember that. And I like didn't want to take photos with the Easter bunny. So my mom was like, if you don't take photos with the Easter bunny, I'm not letting you join Girl Scouts, because I really badly wanted to be a Girl Scout. And I was stubborn. I was a stubborn little mule. So I'd be like, no, I don't want to take, because the Easter bunny scared the crap out of me, okay? I was in like kindergarten. And basically, I think my mom was just looking for a reason to not put me in Girl Scouts, because apparently it costs money to be in Girl Scouts, which I didn't know. Making kids eat vinaigrette is pretty mean. That's what I think. I think even adults don't like vinaigrette. But, I didn't take photos with the Easter bunny, and so I didn't get to join Girl Scouts. And another time, my mom was like, I was begging her for a Nintendo DS. I was begging her. And so one day, I used to do tennis as like a really, really young kid. The reason I don't talk about it is because, number one, I don't really remember anything from it. And also, I did it for such a short period of time. My mom wanted me to do a sport. And I think I ended up choosing ballet, which was really weird. But I also did that for a very short period of time because we moved. But before we moved, she tried to get me into tennis on 2 separate occasions. I still don't know why she chose tennis of all things. But anyways, she told me that if I went back to tennis, she would get me a Nintendo DS. And I said no. I didn't want to do tennis. So I didn't get a Nintendo DS. So basically, I was kind of bratty. I have like a thing, like where if someone like tries to like be like, oh, you have to do this because I'm holding this over your head. It makes me like not want to do it even more, like just out of principle now that you've pissed me off. Because you can't even reason with me, man. You can't even be like, here's the benefits and drawbacks of tennis. People like, I don't know, as a kid, I like to be reasoned with. I like to be told like, this is why you should do something. But even then, I just like didn't. I got so mad when people tried to bargain with me. I did not have oppositional defiant disorder. I had a little asshole. I had a little asshole disorder. I was born a brat. No, quite literally. I try to remember. I did something really bratty one time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, actually, this wasn't bratty. I was filled with terror and fear. I went to my first, like, orthodontist in memory ever. And it was like a kid's orthodontist, a kid's dentist. And I was terrified of the dentist because I just hated people touching my face. Like, I didn't want people touching my eyes, my mouth, my nose, my ears. Like, I didn't want anyone in any hole on my face. And so one day I was little and my mom was taking me to get a checkup. And basically, I was really scared. I was terrified. Because I walked in there and I heard children crying. So I was automatically really scared. And I remember sitting in the like waiting area and there was a TV that had like a little monkey dressed up as a girl. I remember that really specifically. And there was actually also a bunk bed in the waiting room. Or like some kind of bunk play area. And I climbed to the second one and I was watching the monkey on the TV. Dressed like a little girl falling off the bed. I don't know why I remember that. My stream's not dying. Don't debate me. I'm gonna hit you in the head. And so, no, it's funny because I feel like I wasn't a rebel. I feel like that was the most rebellious thing, is just not eat food. Yeah, two little chuddies, me and the monkey. So the woman convinced me to come down from the bunk. And she held my hand and she walked me into the orthodontist area without my parents. Like, they were sitting in the waiting room. And I walked by an area. I'm recounting the story that my mom, or as my dad told me. He said that I walked by the area where someone was getting their teeth done, and I heard the drilling sound. So I let go of the nurse's hand, and I just walked out. And I walked back into the living room. Hi, Lyrical. Hi, Ox. Hi, Kai, Locoman. And they tried to get me down. And I climbed to the top of the bunk and I started sobbing. And I was like, no! no, because I really didn't want them to do my teeth. I was so scared. So the nurse and my mom and my dad had to sit, like, none of them could like come up and reach me because I don't know, maybe it was too fat or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like in hindsight, my dad could have just like climbed up and snatched me down, but I don't remember if there was like a little entry hole or what. But I was like sobbing at the top, and it's just 3 adults on the bottom floor like, come on, it's not scary, I'll give you. Yeah, my parents would also try to like do that. Like if they wanted me to do something, he'd be like, I'll give you a lollipop, I'll give you this, and it wouldn't work on me because I was terrified. But anyways, I still got my teeth checked out. It was in the bed. I also got my teeth taken out when I was a kid. Apparently my mouth is too small. My mouth is too small to fit on my teeth. So, what was it? They had to pull out 2 of my teeth. And I was crying on the day of the appointment. And I remember the dentist. He's an older gentleman. He made fun of me while I was crying. He was like, oh, come on now, you're calming down, you just cry, because he put the laughing gas on me. And my mom was sitting in the room literally watching me get my teeth pulled out, and she was laughing with the dentist at me, and I was like, I was like nodding off, and he was like, oh, come on, why didn't you cry some more? And like stuff like that. And like he would like put his fingers above my head and he'd be like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And he'll be like, you're not even laughing, tough crowd. I remember that. That was actually like really helpful that he made fun of me, because I feel like it helped me like calm down even more. Yeah, he did a little trolling. Like he was, you know how a lot of dentists are like, oh please, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt that much. Like he did the opposite. He's like, no way you're in 2nd grade because you're acting like a kindergartner right now. Like I felt like that really. I just could see how you ended up like you did. Come on, what do you mean? I feel like I toughened up. I remember a story about a dentist who are torturing children in the US. Why would you bring that up? That's such an interesting question for me to ask. Why would you... Do you guys know that JP Morgan executive that like got accused? There was like this female executive of JP Morgan, which is like a big bank in America, and apparently like some random guy in the company like accused her of being a sex pest, but it turned out to all be fake. My dad sent me the article like with all the accusations in it. My dad sent me that article and he's like, I'm not sending you this because of the accusations, but I'm sending you this to show you the degrees that she has. And I was like, come on, Dad. I got like really mad, honestly. I got really mad. This is a crazy thing to just make. Yeah, that guy's kind of insane. This is the funniest fanfic. I feel bad for her. Even your dad knows you're a sex pest. No, he's not. Oh, I guess maybe my dad is comparing me to her. Maybe he's saying, look, you're a sex pest and you don't have... She's like 3 degrees or something. But yeah, my dad sent me that disgusting article just to tell me that he wanted me to get a finance degree. Or like whatever degree she had. I was so mad. I didn't even text him back. I didn't even text him back when I saw that he sent me that article. I was like, and he's like, I'm not sending you this because of the accusations. I'm sending you this because I want you to look at her degree set in her portfolio. I got so mad. It's time you become a certified sex pest. What do you think my role in Katabasis is? Isn't financing kind of dead, or was it accounting? You know, a lot of people are saying that accounting is dead because of AI. But all I'm saying is that if you use AI to do your taxes, have fun getting audited. Because you are going to get your butthole violated. Violated! Do not do your taxes with AI. Do not. Never try to brainwash your parents, so onboard the worst parts. I wasn't brainwashing anyone. I was a hashtag independent wolf. I was a loner wolf since the beginning of my days. I want you to be so successful that people make up fake accusations again. Oh my god. I remember it was pretty bad what I read. I don't even want to like repeat it because I'm pretty sure half of it was like... There was like a weird photo of her standing on the desk. I don't even know if that was AI either. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm the wolf. I'm not the wolf cell. I'm the wolf chat. It's different. Using AI to do my taxes and finding out that the government owes me $36K. Exactly. No, guys, if you're gonna use AI to do your taxes, you might as well put your social security number out on Discord for someone to take so they can file your taxes for you. Who would win? You or Dudu? Like, Adudu? I feel like me. Or... Was it Nikoko Manururo? I feel like she'd win. She'd win there. Silly, sensitive guys. I was such a little freak as a kid. I like would lie to my parents with a straight face about random bullshit. Like apparently my dad tells me this story like really often. I don't remember it. I was on the porch and I was on the porch. I came back in. I went up to my dad and I was like, Daddy, there's a snake on the porch. And he looks everywhere for the snake. And he was like, describe the snake. And I described a fake snake, but he recognized it as like a poisonous snake. Welcome in, Nimby. And basically he got really upset and scared. And then later I was like, I'm kidding. And also one time when I was little, I was in JCPenney or some kind of home store and I would hide between racks and make my dad look for me. I didn't do this stuff to my mom because if I did it to my mom, she'd beat me. So I did it to my dad because my dad would never beat me. And then I would run out of the store with like random people because I didn't know that people could like abduct you. I was like way too young for that. But there was like this old couple. I walked out holding the old woman's hand. And they like came back inside to like find my parents. That was bad. Maybe I needed more beating. Actually, I'll tell you another story. One time my mom actually did hit me. I don't remember why. But she hit me in front of my dad. And I turned around after my mom finished hitting me. And I slapped her. And I was... Wait, guys. I was not old enough to talk. I wasn't old enough to talk. So that was all I knew. So I just turned around and I slapped my mom back on the butt. I slapped her. And, my mom, like, opened her mouth in shock. And she looked at my dad and she was like, are you gonna do something about this? And he was like... And he shrugged at her. And to this day, when he tells me that story, I actually kind of get mad at him. I'm like, why didn't you slap me? You should have slapped me. Would you beat your husband? I would like to. In an ideal world, I think it'd be fun and maybe a good exercise for the two of us. I feel like an ideal husband, a good husband lets me hit him. An ideal husband will deflect the blow. Like it'll be like, and then he'll block every single one. And the last second, undercut right in the stomach. You know, I would do that. Gulp. What do you mean gulp? I can see why you have the violent tendencies. Guys, I can talk about this because I actually realized one time, it was my birthday. I think it was my birthday, and I had a friend over, and we were wearing matching rainbow somethings. I don't remember. But my mom didn't like the outfit I was wearing because we were gonna go to the birthday dinner. I guess I just looked too ridiculous or something like that. My mom's always been a stickler for like dressing well. So like I never wore like sparkly tutus and whatnot like that. Like I always wore like, if we go somewhere nice to eat, I have to wear something nice. So I said something, or I wore something that she didn't want me to wear. So she asked me to change. And I was like, please, Mom, please. Jeez, I must have been... I think I was in 1st grade. And my mom told me to change and she wouldn't budge. And I went to my friend and was like, Mom wants me to change because she's being dumb. That's what I said. And my mom, she heard me from the other room. She heard me. I wouldn't dare say that to her face. Not in that time, but I thought she couldn't hear me. So she found me. She pulled me into the bathroom and she slapped me so hard my tooth came out. And I remember her going like, pick it up off the carpet. And I was like, I picked it up and I ran away with it. And then later, she's like, I'm sorry for slapping your tooth out. And I was like, it's okay. And then she's like, let's clean it and give it to the tooth fairy. So you know what she did? She tried to put it under the sink water, then she dropped my tooth down the sink. She lost my tooth. She lost my tooth, bro. And I remember like, I was about to like freak out. But then I remember that she's the one who slapped it out of me. So I was just like, it's alright. I woke up later that the next day and I actually still had money under my pillow. So, nah. Yeah, removing evidence for real. For real. I had loose teeth at the time though, so it's not like I've had like my tooth actually knocked out before. My brother knocked my tooth out. My brother knocked my tooth out with a pillow pet. He knocked my front teeth out. I think it was both of them. So I didn't have front teeth for a while. That was fun. I think that was just the worst part of my child life, is having my teeth fall out. Like, it's always just really... And it's like, all your teeth have to fall out. Don't you think that's kind of insane? That you just have 2 sets of teeth in your life and they just freaking fall out and then you've got one for the rest of your life? That's kind of crazy. And my little teeth, like, I don't know. I had sensory probably with your tongue. Ugh, gross. Wait, how did the tooth fairy know though? I don't know. That's a good question. But I'm not no Santa denier. I'm not no tooth fairy denier. Have you seen a child's skull? Yeah, children have like a bunch of extra teeth in their face. It's kind of disgusting and creepy. This is why Latina moms use the chancla. You know what I say? Aim anywhere but the head. Anywhere but the head, bro. Could have been lethal. What if that tooth shot up right into my brain? What if it did? What if it did and I'm missing one less tooth than I think that I am? Anyways, you guys wanna play Picross? The coat hanger. I never got hit with a coat hanger. I've been hit by a belt before though. My brother would hit me with a belt. And like, my brother would just like randomly walk into the room. But like, you know the thing that you can do with a belt where you can like make a whipping sound with it by like folding it and then snapping it? Actually, let me get my belt. I have a belt. I have a belt. Where's my shoe? Where's my slipper? Oh, where's my slipper? Huh? There's my other slipper. Hold on. I don't know if this belt will do it. Like that. My brother would like walk up to me making that sound and I'd be like, no, no, no! Then he'd start hitting me with it. And then I'd be like, Mom, he hits me, Mom, he hits me. And he'd be like, what are you talking about? She's literally insane. And then my mom would be like, Mikan, stop being insane. That's good ASMR, shut up! I'm gonna hit you with this so hard. I'm gonna hit you with this so... Hi, Insurance Major, welcome, man. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. You're spared. You're spared for today, okay? I made it just in time for teeth. You're not being threatened, guys. I'm reliving my trauma. Mikan would be a great mom because she mastered the art of warfare. Of emotional damage on Twitter? What? What? Take my sub now. Why? Why? Is it cause I spared you guys with my belts? Remember when schools had big wooden paddles? My school did not hit. I don't know about where you guys live, but I feel like America hasn't done whippings for a while. Wait! You know? I don't know. That was in the US back in the 50s. Ox, were you born in the 50s? My guess is that you're born in 1955. Which means that you're 45 plus 26. 45 plus 26. You're 71. Ox, you're old. But you're good at drawing, so I guess that makes sense. How come you never see any old-ass otaku? I feel like all the otakus stop being otaku at like 60. What happens at the 60 to 70 range? You know what I mean? I feel like you never see like a old man otaku. David, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Ding ding ding. I have friends who are in their 40s and they're mega otakus, but that doesn't disagree with me. That does not negate what I said. I said people stop being otakus at like age 70. Right. Cause I've seen like old man otakus, but I haven't seen like old like needs a wheelchair. Are they just not old enough to be otakus yet? Like, you know? What are you eating? I'm not eating anything. My rat. Do you guys see my rat with the little apple on his head? He's the one eating. Bullshit! Oh my god. Have you seen manga writers in their 70s? No, I haven't. I haven't actually. But I'm talking about like obsessed freakazoid otakus. Maybe it's because they all die. They die before they can be otakus forever. Anyways, guys, we have to play Picross. We haven't even done a singular level. And we're already in it for 40 minutes. I said this would be chill, right? We have to be so chill about it. I took a really nice long shower today. I think, you know, a lot of guys I'll see on the internet, they'll be like, I want to be a girl. I want to be a girl. Like, in a moe kind of way. Like, why do I have to be like a fat old balding Mexican man? Why can't I just be a kawaii moe girl? It's not easy, man. It's not easy, man. Because, listen, your feet are always cold. And that's the truth no one ever talks about. And it's like really, like my feet are always really icy. And like I even have a space heater and I blow it on my feet and my feet are still, like they feel almost warm and then I take them away for 1 second and they become freezing again. I feel like most VTubers I know just use unscented soaps. I used to really like scented stuff, but then I learned that it apparently can give you like cancer. So, I don't know. I use mostly unscented, but for hair, I take my hair very seriously. I use and honey. It smells like honey. Mikan, everything gives you cancer. Okay, well I don't want to increase the chances. What, am I gonna start chain smoking just because everything gives me cancer? Huh? I think the culture just only started at a certain point. That was my guess. That was my guess. But anyways, guys, being a moe kawaii anime girl isn't all it's cracked up to be. You get really cold feet. I use my cat as a feet warmer. I used to use Honey as a feet warmer when she was alive, and she was very pleasant to sleep with, and now my feet are permanently cold. My feet are almost always cold too. It makes them cramp up. Oh my god. I hate spyware and phones, and I do my best to reduce it, but I won't go full Amish. It's tempting sometimes, I won't even lie. I wish there was like, we could do a test to like see what human we can make. Like if we could have a captive human and see if we can make the human live as long as... If I had a captive human, their regimen would be at least 2 hours a day outside, using sunscreen. They'd have to take naps outside if they want to take naps at all, and they would have to... They'd have to eat no crap, like what is it, like fruit roll-ups and whatnot. And then they'd also have to do math as an activity for fun to sharpen their brain, and maybe bird spotting and maybe gymnastics. I don't want that to be my future husband. What the hell? This is my human pet. It's different. 2. I think it's a good idea. Actually, that might not go there. This has to be part of the 4. So I have to close that off. Well, then that means that that's 1 and then that's 2. And then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is 1. I'm locked in now, if you notice. I haven't played this in a while. I can't do anything there. I also do math for fun. What type of math do you do for fun? Describe your future husband then. I don't know. I thought about it in the shower today and I just don't think it's possible. I feel like it's not possible. Because I don't really know. I don't really know anything. Have you been doing math for fun? Only very rarely. Like, what's a YouTube account called? Like 3 blue, 1 brown. Like, I'll watch them. And I like try to figure out what he's talking about. But that's kind of like... I had a big, trig phase. I actually wrote... I don't know if I can tell you guys about it, but I did write a math paper for school. Like, we had like a thing where we could like write a paper of our choice. And it had to be like 2,000... or like 3,000 words, and I made mine about... Well, I can't tell you guys. But my teacher really liked it. And we were actually supposed to cite our sources, right? For these papers. Well, I guess I can just tell you guys, but I made up intuitions for a bunch of trigonometric functions, and I wrote it, and I didn't cite a single source because I was my source. And my teacher was so happy with that paper. He was so happy. And I spent a damn long time on it too, because I had to think of all of them myself. Mikan, are you asexual or just chudette? Why would you ask me that question? Genuinely? Could you go up to a real woman and ask her if she's asexual or chudette? I don't even know what chudette means. There's awesome otaku-related math YouTube channel called Zundamon's Theorem. Zundamon explores interesting and easy to understand math equations. Interesting. I also wrote a second supplementary paper. I can't remember what it was though. It was like 4 years ago. It was on calculus intuitions. So it was like I'm trying to remember integrals. It was like how to re-intuit the integral formulas. I don't even remember because it's been a while for me. But you know how like if you want to find the integral of something, you can use like the rule of powers or whatever it's called. If it's like, for example, 2x squared versus like x divided by another variable plus c, yada yada yada. I wrote like another paper about that. I forgot all that. Loki, me too. Me too. I need to relearn it. Chat stands for cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. That's me! Wait! I'm Chud! I didn't know you had to be freaking cannibalistic. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I thought it was just someone who was like fat and angry all the time. And I was like, listen guys, I'm not that. Guys, I saw a really funny clip on Twitter today. And I've never laughed so hard in like, honestly, a while. 5, 6, 3. I want to show it to you guys. I wish I could do it. There's like this website called looks maxing competition or something. And there's a streamer that I watched who ended up doing it. And he got like mocked by like a child or something. It's really funny. It's frustrating using hardly anything I actually learned in college. I feel like it's so rare to actually you use stuff you learned in college unless it's like biology or chemistry or well, actually there's quite a few majors, so never mind. That mogging say something. I feel like it's stealing data in my heart. That's how I feel. Is it like clavicular rabbit hole? I don't know. Clavicular went on the site and he got mogged by an Indian guy and he was like molding really bad. There, I just used 2 terms in one sentence. Everybody clap like seals for me, please. No, but seriously, he like got mogged by some Indian guy and he got like really, really upset. Hi, Zachary. Wait, hold on. I want to find the clips because I want to show you. Dang, this music is crazy. It's called Omegle. It's called Omegle. Wait. Let me screenshot it. Oh my god, Linux, please! Chill. Please. Let me take a screenshot. Please, Katie, please. Look. He deserves it, man. He deserves it. Yeah, he like overdosed or something on stream. Rip Bozo. But he like, I don't know, the moment I saw that he injected Botox into his girlfriend who was 17, I was like, guys, the joke is not funny, guys. The joke's not funny anymore, and everyone's like, oh guys, he's bugging. And then like 4 months later, it's like Clavicular gets in trouble for injecting freaking Tren into his 17-year-old girlfriend, and then everyone's like, wow, he's actually not good of a guy. And I'm like, yeah, I've been saying. I would still support you if you overdose on stream. I'm too sexy to overdose. I would just like flex and all the drugs would just shoot right back out my nose. Also, this might sound mean. I'm really sorry if you do cocaine, but like honestly, cocaine is kind of. Can I just be frank with you guys? Cocaine is kind of pussy shit. Like I just can't really. I can't even fathom it, you know. Yes, he injected Botox into his girlfriend on Kick.com. He did, and no one remembers that for some reason. How old is he? He was like 19 or 21 or something like that. That's why he does meth instead. Meth is also kind of... pussy... Sorry. Crack, cocaine, whatever, man. Same thing. Just my thoughts in this strange space. But you know what's even worse than doing cocaine or whatever is messing up your Picross puzzle. That's probably the biggest L a man could take in his lifetime. Knowing he is a looks maxer, it's actually... I'm really happy that of all people to beat him, it was an Indian dude. Because I know Clavicular hates them for some reason. Yes, he would like hit his face with hammers. It's so dumb. I don't like the hammers thing specifically because it's like temporary. Like, boo, you're cheating. And it's like basically makeup. It's like makeup but with extra steps. I definitely drank a plate of crack in my heyday. Maybe. But I wouldn't tell you guys about that. Clap did everything. I do not like him. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. If I was in a room alone with him, I would be scared. I would fear. I feel like he'd look at me and he could be like, is that a forehead wrinkle? And I'd like put my hand over my forehead and I'd be like, no. And he walked towards me with a needle and he's like, hold still. Hold still. I can fix this. I can fix this. That's like my nightmare. You know? He seems like the type to call you a Floyd. Yeah, but I feel like he's more Floyd than I am. I feel like he's more Floyd than I am. Because the thing is, if you called me ugly to my face, I'd be like, nah. But if you called Clavicular ugly to his face, he'd be like, no! No! You can't say that! You can't! Stop! Take it back! Like, I feel like that's what he'd say. That's what he'd do. And then he'd be like, fucking bitch. I don't even care. I don't even care. You know? I think he literally did that once on stream. Like, he got like really upset that somebody called him ugly. I do feel bad though. That's like what happens when you have like a hyperfixation and then you take a bunch of cocaine. Like low-key, if I took a bunch of cocaine and people were like, you are not the world's biggest Ch4i fan, I'd be like, no, take it back. And then I'd start getting really violent and I might start breaking things. So like in a way I don't blame him. I choose to forgive him in an honorable type of sense. Do you guys ever have like a bad song stuck in your head and then you legitimately start to enjoy the song after a while and it feels like humiliation, like you feel humiliated and just terrible and angry? I just opened my mouth. That's bad. I have this song stuck in my head by this K-pop group. It's an American K-pop group, so I guess it's called A-pop. Why do people never call it American pop? They just call it pop. My light just shined in my eye and it hurt my eye. I think you might do that without being on drugs. I think I need a lawyer. That's you with clap hey yeah songs. Dude, I've moved on, man. I'm on K-pop now. It's so bad. Pop is American to begin with, I guess. But like, they might call it American pop. They do. I bet they do in Korea. Guys, I have freaking... This is the worst. Okay, don't shame me though, because this isn't my fault. I have... Cat's Eye stuck in my head. Oh, and then you can be like, which song? They have a couple good ones, Mikan. And I'll be like... Pick you up! Okay, I said it, pick you up! I said it! Guys, it's because that stupid song showed up on Twitter. That stupid garbage song. Like, it's legitimately so bad. Pinky up. Pinky up. Pinky up. I was singing it in the car. No music on or anything. So pissed me off. I don't like Pinky Up. I don't even like... I like one Cat's Eye song. I don't even remember what song I like. Hold on, I like wrote it down. Oh, Touch. I like Touch from Cat's Eye and that's it. But Pinky Up's like, oh my god, freaking Cat's Eye songs are like... They remind me of Charlie XCX. I also didn't like Charlie XCX. When Brat came out, every girl in the world... Like, no offense, I love women, but there was like half the women on Twitter were like, guys, Brat is crazy. And I'm like, you're not a brat, you're a 32-year-old woman. Don't piss me off. But yeah, everyone liked Brat, and so I listened to Brat and I was like, okay, this is gonna bump. Half the world cannot be singing their high praises on Brat. And they listened to Brat and it was a fart on a stick. Like, it was literally... I have to listen to this garbage again, because I have to be reminded. Brat album. Don't piss me off, honestly. Hold on. Probably gonna get my thing taken down, but whatever. This bullshit. Freaking sounds like Roblox music. Dun 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 dun. The freaking ringtone. Nokia ringtone. Dun dun dun. GarageBand made it on my phone music. Piss me off. You 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 piss me off. Top 40 slump, guys. You think that this is bad? Listen, I'd rather listen to this. The freaking Pinky. Guys, this song's really making me. Oh my god, it's making me so mad. Just listen to this BS. Just listen. There's a freaking advertisement. I just paused in the song and there's an advertisement. Are you freaking serious? I'm really mad, guys. Genuinely look at this imagery. I went to the middle of the song. I found a random... She's eating true fruit. She's eating true fruit. What is that? I'll never eat a true fruit in my life. I will never in my life, if I see a true fruit, I'm tossing it in the bin. That's just despicable. That's despicable. True fruit. Who the hell are you? Get out of here. Listen.
Against the world, shaking ass in the parking lot. If we get arrested, haha, baby, laugh it off.
Shaking ass in the parking lot. Baby, if we get arrested, laugh it off. Okay. I am not one to talk. I am not one to talk about music taste because I'm a VTuber. I don't really have a platform. But I feel like this is a... This is just... I love you. She love you. I bash it. Wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee. This is the part I have stuck in my head. Na 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 na. this this are music like has a mental imagery of like someone riding like a unicorn, and the unicorn is like technical, like a techno unicorn. Like this is, I know that's a really dumb thing to say, but like if you listen to the beat, it kind of sounds like a horse galloping. Listen. The horse is galloping, and it's shooting laser beams from his eyes. Oh my god, and they're wearing like these little blonde yellow bobs, and they don't look good. Look. Oh, pinky up! Put pinky up. Up. Here's my new song, guys. Okay. Here's my new song. Listen to my lyrics. I just wrote them down. They're fresh. They're hot. They're gonna make it to the top. Okay. Pinky up. Up. Pinky up. 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 Pinky up. Yeah, wee wee. Wee wee. Don't make me mad. What is this genre? What is this freaking genre? There's another one that makes me really angry. It's called Internet Girl, which is really weird because I feel like the song could be good if you just change some things around.
Haven't you heard I'm the internet?
Listen. Yes, they have like a random child's voice. Listen. Why is this in here? Eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. Do you read me? Like the emoji? What? What? Do you read me? Like the emoji? Eat zucchini? I need to kill. Actually, genuinely, I think this song is a psyop. I think this song is a psyop to see like what's the worst we can go. Like, can they generate the most revenue with the least amount of paying your artists? Eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. They need to be... You can't threat... You can't... Okay, First Amendment rights. I think if the person who wrote the song died, I wouldn't do it, but I would celebrate. Everything's a psyop. Yes! Genuinely look at this BS and tell me that this is someone crafted this with their heart and soul. No honorable man sat down and wrote, I'm gonna make this beautiful song because of my heart. It's so good, so jamming. Eat zucchini? Do you read me? Like the emoji? You have to be put down. If that's the way your brain functions legitimately, you have to be put down. You see, it's a clever innuendo. I can't do it. It's like AI generated. Yes, literally the AI went and then everyone was like, yes, this is so good, Cats. I love you. And it's sad because I'm reading the comments right now. First comment says, I'm getting out of here. Oh, that's me on the last day of school. How old are you? Oh my god, they have another really bad song. I remember this one. This song really just, it really grinds my gears.
They could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like poverty, Tesla.
Tesla? Why? Tesla? You're just saying objects. Zucchini? Tesla? Like the emoji. Pinky up. I can't do it anymore. They have one good song. How do you even know about these? Because they freaking go viral on Twitter constantly. They have one good song though. Maybe I sound insane. Maybe I sound insane, but I actually like this one. Let me listen to it on stream. Maybe I'll like reconsider it. Yeah, this one. I like this one. Listen. Touch. Wait, maybe I'm brain rotted. I don't know, this one's cute. It reminds me of Illit or New Jeans. Guys, this stream's getting taken down. I just know it. Have you seen the meme short of DJ Tone? Dude, DJ Tonel's like literally my brother. act like I don't know him. Also, I don't understand. Can I just rag on society for like 2 minutes? I don't understand why girls hang out with clavicular. Like, I feel like that's just a slap in the face to the entire genre of women. Is to just be next to clavicular. That's like if you were like American and you were like hanging out with Hitler. I feel like that's just like kind of an insult on literally everything. Like, I feel like that automatically makes you like not American if you're chilling, you know? So if you're like a girl that hangs out with clavicular, that just removes your gender out of your body. That just takes it away from you. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. But I don't understand. How could you do that? No, like, I know that people are like, oh yeah, because they're sluts. But like, what? Why? I don't get it. The same reason women send love letters to serial killers. I don't understand that either. Because they're gonna kill you. I don't think you get it, bro. They're gonna kill you. Did you think they weren't gonna beat on you? I've never met a girl in real life that likes a serial murderer. So I have a feeling... I feel like it's like a small amount, right? Because I feel like only like the worst of the worst in the world would be like, oh, clavicular's gonna be at the party. I have to go risk him up. I have to go risk him up. I've met some. I genuinely don't know. I've never met... Hate listening counts as engagement. That's true! But Cat's Eye I don't think is AI generated. I think Cat's Eye just shitty. The Saikuno thing, basically she wanted to become the girlfriend, so she wanted to drive his other girlfriend away. I know, but that's so weird, because like, he's gonna cheat on you. Like, I don't... Do people not have foresight? Do they not know that they're next? It's like the Danganronpa meme, where the stomper is coming down on you. Like, if he beats on anyone, he's gonna do it to you. They don't care. They want his clout. I don't even know. I had a couple normie friends. I feel like they wouldn't do that. But like, what do you do when you get clout? Like, what happens once you get clout? Everyone's gonna know you as the chick that hung out with clavicular. And like, if I met a girl, like, if I was a guy on a dating app, right? And I'm like, hey, I recognize you. You're the girl that hung out with clavicular. That'd break the deal instantly. Instantly. You get money? But like, he's gonna inject Botox in you and give you cocaine. If I was thinking about this in the shower. If I was dictator of the world... Okay, a lot of people are gonna be mad. I don't think regular people should make decisions for themselves, because I feel like they're really bad at it. So if I was like leader of the world, all the looks maxers, they'd have to go to the death facilities. They would die. They would die. In my fantasies, and all the people that annoy the crap out of me would also probably go to the death facilities. Maybe they put you in a commercial. Oh, true. I've boycotted dating apps. I couldn't even use a dating app out of principle, just because of the fact that it's owned by like Palantir or whatever. I don't care if you're a natural looks maxer, then you don't even need to go through all that looks maxing BS. Wait until she finds out about jailbabes.com. Guys! What do you mean on this? I don't know. I feel like if a guy did tax fraud, that's different. I feel like it's one thing to be sneaky about tax fraud. Like, it's one thing to be like, I don't know how that even happened. Like, that's like a weak fraudster. I feel like a Chad fraudster's like, yeah, I committed tax fraud and I meant it. I meant it. Like, if a guy went to jail and he was, if he was proud about his tax fraud, I think I'd forgive him very easily. I said stop talking. but if I was like, what's this? I just learned that you did tax fraud in the past, and he was like, no, it's just a mishap. It's misran a couple numbers. I don't know that. My last account, and like boom, instant rejection. Instant. Also, did you guys learn about the newest like scam that's going on like Tinder? I watched this YouTuber who did an investigation on it, and I didn't even know this was a thing until recently because I don't use Tinder. But there was like, what was it? People would put a bunch of like really sexy like models on the Tinder page, but then the last image would have their real face hidden in like a random photo at the very end, because usually people don't swipe all the way, and they'll be like Southeast Asian, and so they'll hide their face like in an advertisement. And so like when they do the face ID face check, it says that the profile is face verified, because Tinder made it. Girls would empathize people who cheated on games. Punished versus guys having dopamine seeing punishment to the cheater guy. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. English next time, okay? I did the same but with silly dog pictures. Like you said that you were a dog but you were actually a cat. I've seen that Tinder's verified members. That's what the video, like I'll find the video. I'll find the video that I watched. It was pretty scary. What's up with Tinder? I think that's what it's called. Oh yeah, okay. So it's by this YouTuber called Christopher. It's like Christopher but with no R. And then the video's titled "Something Very Weird Is Happening on Tinder." And Tinder apparently is owned by Humble, or Humble's owned by Tinder, I think. And so it's the same parent company. Back then I was into very silly dogs. Not so much into silly cats as of now. Ooh. Are you a race trader? Cat, go back to your roots. Go back to your roots. I do like silly dog videos. Silly mink videos are hard to come by because people don't really own minks as pets. I actually follow a chick who does own minks as pets, but she often just posts images of her bites and they're really bloody. I'll just be like, I love my little minks. Why do they do this to me? And there's like blood all over the floor. So yeah, if you're wondering, why can't I have a mink as a pet? That's why. Because they don't really know what play biting is. You know? I've been watching a lot of video essays as I do my commission work, because I do lots of commission work, but I need something like light on the brain, you know? And so I watched one recently about Ryan's World. But I'm sure some of you guys know. I don't think I've ever watched him, not even as a kid. But he's like this kid who's like a child multi-millionaire YouTube star that just opens like surprise eggs and stuff. And I feel really bad for him because I don't think he wants to do it, but I think his parents make him. And when he got old, his parents I don't know, he went through puberty and his parents didn't want to use him as much anymore. So they dropped him, and then they had twin sisters, and now they put the twin sisters in the videos. But they still call it Ryan's World. I've seen one of him. I feel bad for him. I feel really bad for him. I think Mikan would also like fat cats. It's true, but I feel like fat dogs they have the charm because they have like insane neck flab. They have flabbage. So 6, 3. Brrr. Easy start. I could go for a brownie right now. Have you guys ever had a restaurant brownie? I've only been to one place where they make good restaurant brownies. I don't know if I could tell you guys because I don't think they're a popular chain, but they're a chain. But they do really good brownies, and it's funny because the chain is known actually for being crappy. Do you guys have like a guilty pleasure chain restaurant that you go to? The thing is, even if the channel gets millions, it's never guaranteed Ryan is compensated. It's true, but I feel like his parents know that he'll like fight them in court if they don't give him something. I know Ryan probably gets free college too, which is good. Fat cats do have serious hubris. Fat dogs are the opposite. They're just fat. Match Group indeed owns Tinder. Where did I get the word humble from? Humble Bundle. That's like the other app. McDonald's, I guess. Good, their fries are really good. Their fries are really good. Actually, when we were in Canada, we were having a conversation about where we would go for food. And I believe I don't remember. I think it was Kiki wasn't feeling good or something like that. And then Tara's like, oh, why don't we like stop somewhere? Like we can stop somewhere like really quickly. Oh no. It was me. I wasn't feeling good. And I was like really hungry. I like didn't eat that day. And we were on the way to the spa. And I was like, do you think we could stop like just anywhere? And it was like a long drive. So we were driving and I was like, oh crap, I don't know any places in Canada. And we had already eaten at Tim Hortons several times. I was getting so sick of Tim Hortons. So I was like, let's just stop at a McDonald's. And then I was like getting prepared to eat food, but then I was like, wait, does McDonald's have anything vegan? And then we got into like a semi-argument. Not really like an argument, but you know what I mean, like a light-hearted. And then Neppie was like, aren't the fries vegan? And I'm like, no, McDonald's fries aren't vegan. And then Chan was like, I thought they were vegan. They're just potatoes. And I was like, well, I thought that they were vegan. So like we looked it up, and apparently, in America, McDonald's fries are not vegan or vegetarian. And in Canada, they are. Yes, in America they're fried in beef tallow. I didn't know that. I genuinely just thought it was normal oil. I don't know if that's why they're going to offer 20 a month fries subscription. Guys, you're gonna be so inundated. They're not in America. No, they're beef tallow. I'll look it up again. No, wait! Now they're... No, now they're vegetable oil. What? Wait, is it Canada? I thought one of them did. I don't even remember. I don't think they did beef tallow. I thought they did. Is it recent? I think they stopped. According to Google, they stopped until 1990. Beef tallow is pricier. They stopped in 1990. According to Reddit, today I learned McDonald's used to use an ingredient known as beef tallow, the rendered form of beef fat that's sold at room temperature. It gave McDonald's fries their signature rich and buttery flavor. However, This was replaced with 100% vegetable oil. That's a seed oil, isn't it? Over concerns of high cholesterol menu items. What? Wow. I'm reading the Reddit now. Buffalo Wild Wings is currently, according to 6 years ago, one of the only restaurants that uses beef tallow to fry wings and fries. So apparently beef tallow is tastier, but it's also a lot less healthy for you. Because it's high in cholesterol. So if you're like fat, it's probably not good for you. And if you eat a ton of it, it can give you heart disease. Oh wait, vegetable is even worse than beef tallow. Then why'd they switch off of it? Wait guys, I'm like... Is it bad to not like seed oils? Cause I like olive oil. I tried to stay away from seed oils, but I'm not gonna lie, I love sesame seed oil. It's so good. Some bum-fuck millionaire got a heart attack and sued McDonald's. Whoa. What? People put beef tallow on their faces. Guys, that's oil. You can't put oil on your face? Olive is a seed. Olive is a seed? Wait, what's going on? Oh my god. Olive oil is fatty, which is good for brain health. I know that eating olives is good for brain. Olive oil and avocado. Yes, avocado is the one where like people like if you eat too much of it, it's not that good for you. Vegetable oil is fine. I genuinely like if someone puts like beef on their face, they probably there's no way, that's gross, It's I like grapeseed oil for its high smoke point. One time I had to cook I had to cook a steak because I got a steak as a gift from one of my family members. It was like an omaha type, and I had to use olive. Was it olive? No, I had to use avocado oil because the guy on YouTube who was like a steak connoisseur, he was like, you have to use an oil with a high smoke point. And I was like, sir, yes, sir. So like, I did it, and it was really good steak. Really good steak. Still think about it. I still think about it. Yippee! 3, 4, 2, 2. Would you guys still love me if I rubbed beef fat on my face? Be for real right now, would you still love me? Would you be like, Mikan, that's kind of gross and weird, and what's that on your face? And I like cover a big pimple with my hand. I'm like, nothing. I told you it's good for me. Even more? What if I turn into a cow? What if I moo? Sorry, I meant. What if I moo? Oh, sorry, I've got something in my throat. Moo! Wait, what's going on? Well, that would certainly be odd. Yeah, that would be. Doimish! Or Doimish, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Just rub some castor. I don't even know what castor oil is. I don't even know what castor oil is. I would be concerned. I saw this like woman on Instagram who like insisted that never washing your face was like a really good idea, and she called it like the caveman challenge, and she ended up getting an infection. And she was like talking about it, and she was like, yeah, actually this is a sign that my face is like going in the right direction. And the thing is, she was like a racer. Like she would run in like marathons and stuff. So she was like not doing good, and she's like, "No, guys, see, I swear, I'm looking so much better. I never wash my face. You're joking. You're joking. Not even with water. There's some people that wash their face only with water. But like, I get antsy about it. I need to use like a face wash. I've been taken by big face wash. I will what the hell is this thing? Is this like a grate? Like a drying rack. Ah. Oh. One. Uh-huh. How ridiculous is this? Utterly foolish. Doesn't sound as good when I don't have a British accent. I wish I had a British accent. Sometimes I see VTubers that have really cute accents. Like Para. Or I just discovered a new VTuber on Twitter. Her name is Zainoa. And she's French. I just realized like French is such a cute accent. For little girls. You know, for girls, it's cute. But I feel like if I had a French accent in my day-to-day life, I'd get mad at myself. I don't know. If I apply stuff on my face, I just get more acne that way. Interesting. I wash with water and shower with water. Well, that's washing your face. That woman didn't wash her face at all. Not with water or anything. I feel like I have to wash my hair with shampoo because I have like my hair can be difficult. I have a lot of hair on my head. Like, to put it into perspective, one time when I was like, sheesh, I don't even remember. I must have been like 6 or 8 years old. My dad took me to a haircut place and a black woman did my hair. And she went, "Ooh, child, you got a lot of hair on your head." And like when I heard her say that, like my expression, it dropped. Because like if a black person tells you you have a lot of hair on your head, it means you have a lot of hair on your head. Yeah, I said 6 to 8 for a reason. So auntie that little dance you've been doing. Yes. No, literally. And I was like, she even called another woman to, she's like, "Look how thick her hair is." And I was like, As a European who plays online games with voice chat, you get traumatized by French accents. Why? What do they do? But yeah, my mom loved my thick hair when I was a kid because that meant that I, like, could, I don't know, she could style it. And it was like my hair, like, it looks so luxurious. Like, if I ever went to like a salon or if I ever like had my mom do it ahead of time, like you get to the shower and do like the whole step routine. I get like model hair. My mom loved it, but I hated it. Especially when I was a teenager, because I didn't know how to take care of it properly. So I'd like get out and then I'd like towel dry it, and then boom, my hair would get really frizzy. So I hated it. Wait, why are they the worst people that you can meet in game lobbies? Are they mean? There's no way. You should just go, oui. Anytime a French person pisses you off, you just go, oui. See, they'll get really mad. They'll start swearing at you so quickly. Man. And then you wouldn't even be able to tell what they're saying because they're talking so quickly. Yeah, French Canadian or French native, that's different. I haven't really seen that many French Canadian people in this world. It almost feels like they're not real. Have you guys ever... I mean, XQC is like the only reason that I think I know that French Canada is real. That's crazy to me. And just for laugh gags, they're also French Canadian. What the hell is this? A grill. A grill? A partition. I had a Brit that sent me death threat 16. I mean, that's 16 years ago. There was a French Canadian VTuber some time ago, Pochi, aka Fen. Is she the one from Idol? She was an Idol? Yeah, that must have been a serious death threat. Oh, this one is... Wait! This one is so zoomed out. It's so zoomed out. This one is really... Find me out whatever, I don't even give a fart. That is so irritating. Ugh. 5. Whoa. Uh-oh. It's 4 sideways and then 5 long ways. That's pretty insidious. Hurts my butt. This chair hurts my butt. I have some stuff I have to do tonight, which makes me kind of sad because I wanted to record an ASMR, but guys, I've been so busy recently. That's why I actually started my stream late, is because I was fighting with my bank. Because guys, I'm working on something really cool for Katabasis. I'm working on something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm working on something really cool for Katabasis, but it requires that each of us go to an artist and shh, don't say anything in the chat. Don't say anything. But basically, the artist is like, I only take commissions via this payment processor. And I was like, okay, that's chill. And so like, I told the rest of the girls and they were like, do you think that you could do the payment for us and we'll just send you the money? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I gave the artist my payment info. And the payment went through the first time. And then the second, third, and fourth time, the artist did another request for the other girls. And for some reason, it wouldn't take my money anymore. And I was like, what? So I tried to input money using my debit card, my credit card, my bank, tried to do a wire transfer. It just wouldn't allow anything. And then I had to go to like 4 AI assistants. I had to go through their AI assistant, then I had to go through my bank's AI assistant, and then I had to call a real person, and then I got put on a waiting hold for 1 hour, and then I accidentally got put in a chat room with a real human that... It was really bad, guys. It was really bad. I was actually having more fun with the AI assistant than I was with the human being. Because the human being was like, can I get your address? And I put the state at the end of my address, like AK. For Arkansas, right? And then she's like, would you please mind explain what AK means? And I was like, Arkansas. I was like, where? How do you not? I don't know. That wasn't even AI. That was a real person. And then she's like, I just updated your address. Can you check for me? Because like I couldn't update my address to the app. I had to like call the person. And so I was like, yeah, let me check. And then she's like, do you have any other questions? And I went, no. And then she went, okay. And then she closed the chat. She closed the chat. I was like, wait, I didn't even check my address yet. I said, yes, I will check right now. AK is also Alaska. Okay, well, the thing is, I used the unambiguous state. Like, I used CA for California. But she didn't know. But that's kind of my fault, I think. Maybe I should just put the full state name. I don't like AI. I think I'd rather force myself to sit through an idiot person still than use AI. Just out of my stubborn principles. CA could also mean California or Canada. Man, shut up. But they had like really bad grammar. They had really bad grammar. So even that. Sam Altman personally stopped the wire transfer. True! True! Five, 10. 2 1s, a 2. 4. That's my little rat eating, by the way, if you care. 2 4 2. 7 1. 5 2. 2 2 2 2. If I mess this one up, I'm cooked. I'm literally cooked. Because this is a long one. I still feel like I could do it though. X 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There's London, Canada, in fact. Fun town. No, you can't say 6 7 because I said 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You know, that means that your brain is rotting, right? It means that your brain is rotting and you're gonna die early and you're gonna have dementia and Alzheimer's and everything. I had a very nice customer service experience with humans. I'm happy for you. You know, that's so rare. What the hell? The sourdough I mentioned and something I can reserve in the store when it gets delivered. And when I was shopping, one of the employees, man, I'm so jealous, guys. I bought green beans, and then when they opened the package just today, they were expired and they were moldy. And I was looking for broccoli. Actually, I wasn't looking for broccoli. I was looking for Romanesco in the store, and it was like $4 per head of Romanesco, but all the heads were really small, and I was like, that's not worth it. But then I looked down and I was like, wait, that's a really big head of Romanesco. And I picked it up and I immediately noticed there was mold growing on it. I was like, ah! And then I went up to one of the guys working and I was like, excuse me, this is moldy. And he like kind of sighed and put his hand out, and I was like, yeah, you sigh at me, man. You sigh at me. Your produce is moldy and you're sighing at me? So I didn't get a Romanesco. Maybe another time though. Yeah, so no head. No. I feel like I would make a bad guy. I'd be a bad guy if I had a woman partner. I'd be like, babe, I love you, babe. Babe, I love you. What? We're not doing sexies tonight? Please? Please? Ugh. Whatever. Really? Ugh. Fine. Bitch. Whatever. That'd be me. And then I'd go play video games and I'd speed. I'd speed in GTA. Good morning, dance. Welcome in. Hot take: cauliflower is a better. I like cauliflower. But I feel like broccoli's better for you for some reason. In my heart, I just feel it. Clavicular con. Clavicular doesn't even. I don't think he'd grovel. I don't think he'd. Well, actually, I think he would grovel. Like, never mind. Never mind. Nom 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 nom. Kiss Chikala. Okay. Hachiware, come here. Mwah. Cauliflower is alright if it's not crumbly. One time I tried to make like smoked cauliflower and it tasted really bad and I never made it ever again. Dude, the music in this game is kind of intense and insane. They didn't have to put so much effort into it. I feel like they did. Pickled cauliflower. Actually, I will not disagree with you on that. Pickled stuff is pickled onions are really good. Not when they're too pickled. Like when they're like a bright red and they look kind of radioactive, then I start to get scared of them. Guys, I don't even know which one to do next. Okay, well this definitely is a 2. 2, 3. So there's a 2 in here. That didn't even help a singular thing. I think that would be it. Because either this is like a 2 here and then this is a 3. Or this is part of a 2. It can be a 2 here and then a 3 here. So that would be 2 here and then a 3 here. So no matter what happens, there's always something there. Same with this one. You can have a 2 and a 3 here, but then this has to be a 2, which means that the 7 is up here. And the rest of these are closed. This is an interesting stream game because I actually have no awareness of what's happening. Wait, really? Oh, wait, how many of you actually... Wait, I had to put a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. Have you tried Wolfie's Picross game? No, I haven't. I didn't even know that he made one. Okay, I made a poll. It says, do you know how to play Picross? Please, guys, be truthful. Be truthful. Three of you don't. Well, wait, why are you here? If you don't know how to play. Guys, I haven't mentally engaged with this puzzle at all. Are you not feeling like even a little stimulated? I feel like it's hard not to be even... There's freaking boxes. I'm so stimulated right now. Mickey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh my god, wait, 8 of you don't know. Guys. Don't you get bored? Don't you guys get bored? Does that not feel like I'm not even stimulating you guys and you're just sitting there waiting? You feel like you're waiting. Have you ever wanted to kill a property manager with your bare hands before? And they drive around their little golf cart? I think it's infuriating. It's just a thought I have. And then you ask them, do you get a discount by living here? And they're like, yeah, I do. Not a lot though, just like $100 a month. I get free parking. I just think about them. In their little golf cart. I wish I could drive the golf cart. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a property manager. I think I'd have to have no soul. I think I'd have to have evil inside of me. I'd have to be willing to do things that no one else could do. But maybe all of us have a little bit of property manager inside of us, you know? There are people though that if you're like, what do you do for a living, you know? And they're like, well, I'm a property manager. They'd be like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah. I call that the Amazon class. I wish I was rich. I'd get everything made bespoke. But maybe that's why I'm not rich. These are just my thoughts. We're almost done. Yippee! I'm so freaking scared right now. Yes! No mistakes. I just realized the foreground is supposed to be your legs. No, actually, this is a game called Squeakross. It is very easy. Well, this guy's like a dumbbell. Oh, it's a wood toy tip. Come on, man. I have a cough for some reason. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I sound like a smoker. What happened? What happened to you, Mikan? I don't even recognize you. No, I swear I've changed. It's just a cough. She's been bitten. She's been bitten by the real estate developer. Just leave her. I can't. She's my first mink. I can't let her go. Enough, Sakanagma. You have to let her go. She's not Mikan anymore. Easy even. This music makes me feel spunky. That's how easily you can make a mistake. You have to be so careful. And double count everything. It's called defensive driving. Guys, my dad is so into this concept called defensive driving. And like basically it's like you look even when you have the right of way. And if he notices like when I'm driving and I don't even like turn my head, even when I have the right of way, he gets like really mad. Which is like fair. He's like really anal about it. But I went to visit my dad a while ago and I found him not using defensive driving, so I chewed him out really badly. I chewed him out so hard. He was driving and he waited till he was on the main road to put his seatbelt on. I was infuriated. Tisk tisk. It's just the normal driving you're supposed to do. I get it. This should be offensive driving where you try to hit as many people as possible. I'm actually a proponent of offensive driving myself, but I don't talk about it often. Yeah, I'm a bad mink. I'm bad. Wait, how bad can I be? I'm just hitting you with my ATV. How about there's another song in there. I think it's called Let It Grow. You can't put a 2 in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Yeah, that has to be the 7 then. This one, methinks it will be easy. The OG offensive driving is called jousting, or drive-bying, if you will. Won't the car beep? It did! It did! I got mad at him though. I have some friends. Like my BFF, she does that. Like she'll put on the seatbelt while driving. I don't say anything. Cause I don't feel like it's my place. Like I'm already buckled up. Like if you want to die, that's fine with me. But like, I feel a little on edge when I see that. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm like a zucchini emoji. Shut up. Shut up. No zucchini emojis in the chat. I'll get really mad. Fried zucchini is really good though. Or not fried. Sauteed. I love to make sauteed. I'm actually surprised that I don't make zucchini that often. It goes really good in homemade fried rice. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 8, 2, 5. 1, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. Boom. There's 4 ones. That means it goes like that. Finished it. Then there's no choice but. Well, these 3 are already done. You know what's really good? Stuffed bell peppers. Those are delicious. Fried zucchini is nice too, unless it's bitter. I don't know. Maybe I'm like insane, but I can't really eat that much fried food before I get kind of like nauseated by it. I think it's just too much oil. I can't do too much oil. Have you guys heard of the new butter like cookie balls that came out? They're like trying the new viral butter cookie balls. I've never had one. They're like made by the people who make the Kerrygold butter. Have a good night and bye. People should 100% buckle up before they start driving. Definitely more before they're on a main road. Yeah, but my friend, like, she lives in a community, so she like buckles up while she's driving in her community. When I first started driving, I was like so scared in communities, cause like a little kid can just like run out and hit your car. Now when I see kids, I speed up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I get especially nervous when I see like joggers, because I feel like joggers will just like switch up on you, or like someone with a dog. Like a dog could accidentally like chase after something. You have to be really careful. This one is so tiny. This one is teeny. A tiny puzzle. 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3. Yippee! Oh yeah, is the music too loud? Or is it good enough? You eat whole foods a lot. I'm still on processed diet, so I still like oiled foods. It's weird though, I used to be able to eat like onion rings. Like, I used to love onion rings, but now I struggle with onion rings. It kind of makes me sad. Cause I feel like onion rings are still good. That's like a... We were talking about... At this point, you're more rabid than... I don't know about that, guys. Kiki doesn't eat any meat. She doesn't eat any meat. I eat some. A little. Every now and then I'll dabble. I've been eating less chicken though. A lot more fish. I've been on a Polynesian diet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just bought 2 sweet potatoes. I'll tell you guys what I bought for food. I bought 2 sweet potatoes. Ginger. I bought cod. I bought salmon. I bought another fish that I forgot. I'm Mercury maxing. Yes, let's go. I bought like 3 salmons, but like they were on sale. They were like really cheap. They were like $4 for like a whole big fillet because it was like old salmon. It was all old fish. And then what else did I buy? I bought beet. I bought green beans, but then those were actually freaking moldy. So my life is #ruined. And then I bought I bought 2 yogurts. I bought one like a little cup of rose flavored yogurt. Cause I'm insane! I hesitated saying that, but like they're really good, but they're like $2 a cup. But then I bought a one of the big tubs of like yogurt that like, you know, like it's like a big tub, so it saves money, and it's like lactose free. Yeah, dude, rose flavored. So good. I can't lie to you guys, it's like my guilty pleasure. It's called Le Fermier or something like that because it's French. This, and it comes in a little and before you guys yell at me, I know it's French, but my mom would eat them. So I kind of got like, I got put on them, you know, as a kid. Genuinely try it. You won't be disappointed. I had it when I was a kid. My mom forced me to try the raspberry one. It was good. It was good. And the jars are made out of clay. I think they, what is it called? I think they ferment them in the little jars. So those are clay pots, actually, that the yogurt is in. It's also not that expensive. It is like $2. Well, it's expensive compared to other yogurts, but the fact that it comes in a little pot, and I actually put my flowers in it. I put succulents around where I live to get oxygen. I don't know. I'm trying to live forever. I'm trying to #biohack. So I put my succulents in them when I'm done eating. It's fancy. It's definitely fancy. I don't buy them often, but God, I like them. The rose one, I didn't expect it to taste good. But anyways, then I got the big jug of basic yogurt, and then I got a banana and a strawberry. And strawberries were cheap today. I was so surprised. You know, strawberries are usually like $4 to $5. These were $3.50, and I was expecting like $3.50 for strawberries. They've got to have mold on them. They've got to be like rotten, and they've got like worms in them. No, I looked and they look completely normal. Onion rings are gaseous. I don't know about that. I think they're just made of onions and oil. Or do you mean they make you? I've never been gaseous after eating an onion ring before. Every accusation is a confession. Bucko. What else did I get? I bought 2 avocados. I did the calculations. Usually I buy like the little avocado bag because you save money on it, but today I learned that the bag is more expensive. So I just got 2. I'm always on the lookout for berries on sale. Yes! I like vegetables on sale. Even this one. I'll tell you guys a story about my best friend and driving, since I just saw... Depends on the time of year. Are strawberries like in right now? I feel like avocados wouldn't be in. What are those pretty pink flowers that be on LaCroix? I don't know, I don't really drink LaCroix. LaCroix is like a tease drink. Like, I feel like if any drink is bratty, it's LaCroix. Guys, hear me out. LaCroix's like, you want berries in your drink, don't you? You want berries in your drink? I've got berries in my package. You want berries? Okay. Open me up. Oh, I smell like berries, don't I? Smell like berries. Okay, take a sip, take a sip. What do you mean? You thought you were gonna taste berries? Idiot! Idiot! That's how I feel about LaCroix. LaCroix is like if someone like filled a cup of water with like a lemon 2 feet away. That's how I feel about. I have actually one of my old best friends, she's obsessed with LaCroix. She had a mini fridge in her room. And this was when we were in middle school. And in middle school, having a mini fridge in your room was like unheard of, but she had autism, so her mom like allowed her to like separate her food. So she'd buy LaCroix and put it in her mini fridge. And she'd be like, bro, LaCroix is so good, it's so good, I love LaCroix. And so I'd open a LaCroix, and I like the sparkling aspect, but I didn't like how I felt teased. Like I felt blue-balled every time I drank a LaCroix, and it kind of like angered me, honestly. It's from the same company as Shasta. I've never even heard of Shasta. Your what was stuck after LaCroix? Guys, what's going on? One, 2, 3. Tee hee hee. You know, I think Wally was right. But also, you know what's crazy? I was watching videos about like portraits done in the 1800s. And I realized almost everybody who gets their portrait done is a little bit fat. But I was like, I feel like you really have to, like, back in the day, they didn't have like nacho chips, cheese, and guacamole, and like fruit roll-ups, and they didn't have cakes and whatnot. So, like, I mean, they had cakes, but they didn't have like all the preservatives. So I'm like, I feel like you really had to try to be chunky. And like the 1500s, like you really had to try. Like you had to be like, oh, I've got my 5 o'clock tea with my 5 o'clock scones and my 5 o'clock cake and my 6 o'clock scones and my 6:15 cake. Oh, it's 7:15. I've got to eat my berries and cream. Like I feel like that's really hard. Like you have to be constantly eating. Well, I get a mini fridge if I have autism. I had autism and I didn't get a mini fridge. I just got told, eat it. Guys, my mom would do that. She'd be like, eat your fucking food. And I'd be like shaking. I'd be like 7. I'd be like, no. And she'd be like, get out. And then I would like run to my room. I deserve a mini fridge. What the freak? Portraits weren't cheap, so it probably would have been well-fed people and inactive. But I feel like you have to be active when you're upper class, because they didn't even have cars. Like, you gotta walk in from the carriage. Like, I don't know. Just my thoughts in this day and age. Like, you really have to try to be a chunky monkey back then. Like, you gotta be eating. You have to be drinking straight from the cow. Like, I was expecting them to be healthy, not malnourished. Like, I feel like the commons folk were probably malnourished, right? That's crazy. That pisses me off. I feel like they should have starved back then. Because they didn't even have factories or anything. You know? Like, I think the kings and queens should be a little bit hungrier. You gotta be lazy. Like, you have to be really lazy. Like, you have to like lay there all day and not move, I feel. In Italy, they eat pasta all day. No. I'm talking about the 1500s. I'm talking about the 1500s, guys. That's different. Guys, I remember when my brother tortured me one time, but in a really funny way. What? Oh shit, I screwed up. That's what I get. I didn't do defensive pick crossing and I freaking screwed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one time, my mom was busy, so she asked my brother to supervise me while I ate. Cause I had this thing where I was really, really picky as a kid, but nobody would like create alternatives for me, which is like, I get it, it builds character, right? But the thing is, I was little and I didn't like eating. So if I had the ability to leave and eat nothing, I would. So if no one supervised me while I ate and I was really little and it was a food that I didn't like, I would just get up and walk upstairs. And I would like try to put it back in the pot, like the big pot. And so my mom would often be like, "Brother Khan, can you watch Mikan?" And so one time my mom made this like mac and cheese with bacon in it. And I don't know why I didn't like it, because I feel like now that sounds fine. Like, I don't know why I wouldn't want to. But my brother was like, "Okay, eat just one. Eat just one." That's what he did. So I was sitting there with the bowl and I was like, okay. And so I thought, like, he said, if I eat just one, I'll just go free. So I ate just one. So I ate just one. And I was like, I did it. And then he was like, okay, now eat 2. And then I was like, what? And he's like, shh, just eat 2. And so I ate 2. And it was grueling. It was grueling for me. And then he was like, now eat 3. And so I would pick really around the bowl to get like the mac and cheese with like the least amount of cheese on it. And I ate it. And so then we got all the way up to 10. And so I was like, oh, I made it to 10. I'm free. And so I went, can I go now? And do you know what that asshole said to me? Guess what my brother said? We got to 10 and I ate 10. Guess what he said to me? He said, eat 9. I screamed. I got up and I tried to run away and he grabbed me. No, I didn't put ketchup on my mac and cheese. I was so picky. I was the kid that, like, you know, school lunches in elementary school, like I wouldn't eat the school lunches that they gave. Even if it was like really plain stuff, it was like pizza. They would serve pizza with like meat on it. I wouldn't eat it. I had an aversion to meat as a kid. It was very weird. I could eat like a hamburger and that was like it. And so, like, I just wouldn't eat at lunch. And then I would go home, and then the next day I'd have like cereal for breakfast. I'd come to school, I wouldn't eat lunch. And I remember this one time, I was like feeling kind of dizzy. But this was in like 4th grade, and so I went up to the teacher. I was like, oh no, this was 5th grade actually, I remember. And I was like, Miss B, I feel dizzy. I didn't ask to go to the nurse. And then she like looked at me, and there's another teacher next to her, and she's like, oh my god, Mikan, you're so white. And I was like, yes, I'm white. I knew that already. But she's like, no, you're really white. And then she like looked at the TA, and the TA looked at her, and she's like, you need to go to the clinic. So I went to the clinic, and then I laid down. And I just got back up, and I just went back to class later. So I really like going to the clinic, because I just sleep there. I'll just nap. even now, eating ketchup with noodles, it just feels wrong, you know? I'll do it if I have to. I'll do it if I have to. Because I'm a freaking warrior. I'm hashtag warrior girl. Going to the clinic to nap was Yaho core. Yes, true. Except I would be like so dizzy. One, two, two. I was Yaho maxing when I was freaking 6 years old, guys. This life starts young. I remember my mom telling me she used to be like, if you ever put on makeup, I'll beat your ass. And I was just like, okay. And she'd be like, if you ever talk to boys, I'll beat your ass. And I would just be like, okay. And then when I got into high school, she's like, do you want to try makeup? Maybe, Mikan? And I'd be like, no, not really. I don't want it. My mom used to forced me to put on makeup. She'd be like, just try. So one time I walked around the house for half a day with eyeshadow on one eye. Cause she really wanted me to try eyeshadow. So I just imagine a young me walking around the house with just one eyeshadow. and she, my opinion on makeup, do you want to hear it? Okay. I feel like in a perfect world, none of us wear it. Whatever, except for art. But yeah, I was Yaho maxing even. I was half Yaho maxing even as a child. I do like it when people put makeup on as a art, you know? When you do really weird, here, hold on, insane makeup, I'm trying to pull something up and I keep seeing James Charles. This type of makeup, I can low-key understand it, cause it's basically you're just trying to be crazy, right? You're just trying to be it's basically making a painting, right? As when you wear makeup like this. I can understand why someone would. Yeah, it's face painting. Basically, there's this chick that does insane. Wait, hold on. Asian lady who does makeup to look like Johnny Depp. Guys, check out this lady who's really, really good at makeup. And she can turn herself into random celebrities. So she turned herself into Johnny Depp. That's so weird to me. This is the same person. What the freak? Do you know the one fat Asian dude that loves to body paint? Yes! I love that guy! Look. She also did the Mona Lisa. If you think this is impressive, check this out, bro. This is what you look like if you were white or black or Asian. Look at that. How is this possible? I can't believe it. That's actually I genuinely. Oh. She did one where she looks like friggin' Michael Jackson. Well, she looks like a scary Michael Jackson, actually. No, but it's insane. Do you support her? Cause I support her. In my heart. That's Edward Scissorhand. That's Edward a little bit hungry and a little bit tired hands. And then I think on the bottom right middle is is that a freaking... Was that Snoop Dogg? Wait. I'm gonna delete this. My bad. Wait. BB. Thank you for the raid. Oh, hi. Oh, guys, check her out. She's so cool, and she's gray. I want to see a VTuber cosplay of her. I want to see if she look like a Snoop Dogg. I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm not deleting. I'm not deleting the VOD. I'm not. Welcome in. Welcome in. BB-nators. That's what I'm calling you guys. She could be a master of disguise. Yeah. I want her to do makeup to look like BB. I'll get the Sharpies out. If you guys do a cosplay of me, you have to put the 3 lines on my face. 6 lines on your face. I'll think of the stretch team. Wait, what were you guys doing? I'm curiously. Were you also playing Picross? I feel like not. Nobody wants to stream Picross. Sigh. I'm alone in this world. But if you did want to. Guys, stop asking questions in my chat I don't feel like answering. Picross is based, really? I don't think I've ever heard that sentence in my life. I was playing Picross, you were? Wait! It sounds so familiar, like an old lover. That it must be suck to be like a really old person. And be like, yeah, I had the love of my life, but we separated because of the war. But then nowadays, it's like, oh, yo, what happened to the guy you were talking to? Oh, he ghosted me. He's such an asshole. Like, I feel like if you told that to boomers would get mad. They'd be like, the world is at your fingertips. Why are you ghosting people? I'm gonna scoot in. Picross is a type of game where you make images using a grid. Hashtag true. Hi, Virus. Hi, DK. I'm good. How are you guys? We were talking about... foods that are guilty pleasures. Mine is onion rings and expensive yogurts. Such as Mario? Eating Mario? Wait, what? Pokemon? Would you guys eat a Pokemon? I feel like naturally we would want to try. Don't people eat like slowpoke tails or something? That was like a thing. And then someone made like a gif of someone cooking a slowpoke, and when I was a kid and I saw it, I was like... Man, I hate Twitter. That reminds me. I saw full-on gore on Twitter. Of like a whole person. Ugh! I'm not gonna talk about it. But they were like dissected, basically. It was like a dissected person. And it's so grody. And then the tweet caption was just like, yeah, I dissected this patient earlier. And I reported it because like you shouldn't post a dissected person without like putting the censor on it. And then Twitter was like, I didn't see any problem. There's no violation. Go fuck yourself. And then I was just like, okay. And it was so bad because like I like scrolled away from it immediately, but then it popped up on my timeline again later. I was like, awesome. Duh, I'm like gritting my teeth right now. I'm so mad. I was never like a lively kid. Like I didn't watch that kind of stuff. It's just kind of gross to me. If I saw something bad on the internet, like it'd stay stuck in my mind for like the next half a week. You know? Couldn't do it. I'm praying and hoping and praying that this time I won't mess it up. And I don't even know. I feel like I took more time to do this puzzle than the last one. And the last one was infinitely smaller. What even is this? Glasses. Twitter's current algorithm is the hardest to train. That is so true. My algorithm is in shambles now. I get like one post that's relevant to me, and then rage bait post. Like my TL for my spam account that I used to scroll a lot on, just retweet cute art. Like, let me look at it right now and see what's on my. This was in my following. They would insert weird stuff. Okay, so it's like cute fan art, cute doggy, drama. Tomodachi life, meme about cooking rice, cute fan art. Oh, I want to retweet that. Not now, Mikan. It's something my friend posted. Random viral tweet. Kitty. Tweeting Japanese. Actually, it's not too bad today. Oh, guys, one of my eyes just went blind. Harurara getting hit in the head with a pool noodle. Cute OC. Old man sprayed with milk gif. Random crappy viral tweet. AI generated bedroom. This tweet just got recommended to me. Someone said that they went to a furniture store. They went to a secondhand. Well, I kind of have to show this to you guys. Someone said, I love going to secondhand furniture stores. Because what do you mean? You have a matching lamp set made of what I can only assume is trapped souls. Okay, guys. I might be a boomer, but this one made me laugh. I'd buy that. I gave that one a hashtag like. Is that AI? Is this AI on the lamp? No, it looks like the faces come out. Is your eye okay? Yeah, it's just it's a little. I don't know what's wrong with mine. I'd get the lamp at least. I'd get the white lamp. That one looks like it would walk towards me at night while I sleep and pause when I like open my eyes. Yeah, I keep scrolling and it's like fan art, something political, fan art. Looks like drama. Photo of a city. Fan art, sexy car. Like literally a sexy car. Like a fan art of a car, but sexy. Anime. Fan art. Argument online. How sexy of a car. Like, I don't know if I should explain it. I think this account is someone who thinks cars are... Yeah. Wow, that's so crazy. Someone, like, really likes cars. Like, in a really unique kind of way. Wow. That's... I don't even know if I can show you guys this. You know what? I'm a VTuber. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. No, not like Transformers. Like a car with a face. And the car's like, wanna go for a ride? That's literally what it says. Oh my god. I'm about to show you guys how it's done. McDonald's ice cream machine style. RULEZ starter. It's another joke. It's not funny. Whatever. I'll just kill myself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy money. That can't be possible. Yeah, I just messed up. What did I do? Take off 2. Take off 4. Guys, she's stupid. She's stupid. I still really want to do a stream where I like teach you guys how to play Cookie Run, because Cookie Run is like, it's been dubbed the most starter player unfriendly game on the entire App Store. So I really want to see if I can teach you guys how to play it, because it's so fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's because I filled it in there. Rookie mistake, trainee. That's definitely 2. Oiler outfit, thank you. Let me take my legs down. I'll show you my flower. I got my nails done too. Wait, you guys can't see it because of the light. What the hell? My hands, it looks like they're glowing. Wait, that is so scary. Guys, I'm the freaking... This is like the shit that Muhammad promised in the Bible. If you guys remember. That's literally like the 72 virgins with skin that glows clear, and then you can see their bones on the inside. That was a niche reference. All the blood left in my fingers. No. Wait, I'm gonna turn it off. See, I'm gonna turn the thing off so you guys can see. See, that's not the Bible. It's the Bible too, okay? It's an auto runner. No! There's no automatic in Cookie Run. That's just hard work. Guys, look at my dangly bag. Yeah, ha ha ha. I must sit back down now. Do you like my rat? Do you like him? He's always hidden because he's in a bad spot. I feel like those are very long fingers. I'm gonna stick it in your eye. Just because you said that. Did you guys hear that spirit closed down? I'm actually kind of sad. Because apparently they didn't use Boeings. And I have like a terrifying fear of Boeings. They only use Airbuses, so I felt safer. So anytime my relatives are like, "Let me book you a flight, Miko. Let me book you a flight," I'm like, is it Boeing though? And actually, one time my mom wanted to book me a flight. And it was an Airbus, and so I was feeling secure. And then the flight got rescheduled last minute, and they used a Boeing, and I was furious. I was furious. I was gripping the sides of the chair, like with my fingernails are like going into like the handrest. Oh my god, I hate turbulence. I'm bad with planes. And people always try to reason with me. They're like, you know, it's not actually. Statistically, you're way less likely. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but if I die, it's gonna be like 10 billion times more horrific. And my final moments will be like in fear and confusion and terrifiedness and... you know? People care that much? Yeah, I care. I'm a carer. After they freaking shot that guy to death, the whistleblower, I was like, screw you, Boeing. I will never take a Boeing flight again. So I only do it if I really have to. My family is kind of like no bullshits about that stuff though. Like, they'll be like, just get in the damn plane, Mikan. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. You're going on this trip whether you want to or not. But every time I like do something that scares me to appease my family, I think about that kid who went in the sub to appease his dad and then the sub freaking exploded. So before I go on a Boeing flight, I always tell my mom, if I die, I told you so. And those will be my last words. Yeah, Chai was talking about that on stream 2 years ago. You're being difficult. I know. I'm always so difficult. I'm kind of like the freaking woker, because my family would be like, "Oh, look at this cheap flight," and I'm like, "Well, it uses Boeing, and Boeing killed their whistleblower." And then someone would be like, "Look, it's your grandma. I fed her into AI and I made her move again." And I'm like, well, there's actually like 50 million things that's wrong with AI, and also Sam Altman is the devil, and also this and that and this and that, and that's not really grandma, that's just the Antichrist pretending to be grandma. And then they'd be like, Mikan, shut up, you know. Or like one of my family members will say something good about Elon Musk. I'll be like, no, you won't. No, you won't. And then they tell them about how he bought Twitter and he managed to make a shitty platform even shittier. Like, I feel like it's like almost impossible to like acquire Twitter and make it worse, but he somehow did. That's like honestly impressive of a feat. Like, maybe he did deserve to buy Twitter. Hashtag did the impossible award. I almost dropped my Hachiwara on the floor. I was fondling him in my hand. A wooden house. Guys, we're almost at the end. Not really. Yeah, and Windows 11. Like, I'm so anti-Windows now. But I have to try really hard not to talk about it in public, because I don't want to annoy people. Seven, 5, 6. So that's closed. That's closed. Because I think what's even more annoying than people who are like doing bad stuff like AI and whatever is like people who preach about how bad it is. Me! I'm like freaking Kyle from South Park, so sometimes I have to like learn to shut the hell up. Yeah, someone did reanimate my grandma in my family and I blew up on them and everyone was legitimately shocked. That I was like, do not show me that BS. I don't know. And also, I feel like if my grandma saw that, she'd be pissed off too. My grandma would have listened. She would have listened. She'd be like, get this nonsense. I don't want to look at this nonsense. That's what she'd say. That's a 5. And so that's 7. Which means I take 1 off here. Yeah. Two, 3. Take away 5. 3. Destroy. How do you guys feel about... Wait, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say Oceanflink. I was gonna ask if anybody went. Because it's over now, isn't it? It was yesterday and the day before. Right? Have any of you gone? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about it. I feel like if I knew my Oshi was... Oh wait, I sound like a freaky freak just for saying this. If I knew my Oshi was attending, I would go just for the possibility of being in her presence. But because I'm a girl, I feel like scared. Like, I feel like if I was a guy, I'd be like having the chillest time of my life. But when you're a girl, and then it's VTubers, they're like, oh, let's meet up. Like I had a friend who went to Oceanflink, and she said that she spoke about me to the VTubers that she met up with, and that's so terrifying. Aren't VTuber cons all hotel size? I don't know, I thought Oceanflink had a big catalog. That's what I thought, at least. I hate any convention. They're all buns and only exist to dock streamers as far. Well, that's why I would wear the protective burqa. Oh, my wires are getting crossed. I will go with a burqa. Like, actually, genuinely, if there's another VTuber convention within reach, I would speak about you at the White House. You could change minds. You could change lives. Guys, would you respect me if I went with a burqa on? I feel like you could even say hi to me. Like, you could even, like, you'd be like, hey, Mikan, let's take a photo. And then I would do peace, but you wouldn't be able to see it because I'd be in my burqa. You know? I'm gonna do it. I feel like it's, like, low-key nice to have a burqa on. Because, like, no one... It's, like, freeing if you think about it. Like, no one can see you. No one can be like, she didn't do her hair. Like, you don't even... You could be naked under a... No. I want to do it. Everyone would look at you, but it doesn't matter because they don't know who I am. They'll be like, who are you? And I'll be like, I don't know. Who am I? Might be a Roshi. Might not be. And then the guy on the other end would be like, yeah, right, freak. Get away from me. Burqa, but I'm like, I got all my Gyaro glam underneath. No, that'd be crazy. If I went in a burqa, there'd be someone who'd try to like take it off me. Like, I just know. There'd be someone like try to take it off me, right? So underneath, I'd wear a morph suit. So they'd be like, now watch everybody, as I expose a real Mikan. And then they'll pull it off and I'll be wearing the morph suit underneath. And I'll just be like, with my morph suit, my corset on, I'll just be like, hey. This is crazy. Can I have my burqa back, please? I'm like really stressed out now. Everyone's looking at me and they'll be like, I didn't realize you were so snatched, Mikan. And I'd be like, yeah. Now can I please have my burqa back? And then they would set it gently on my head and it would flutter down around me. And then everyone would be like, whoa, Mikan, you're so cool and anonymous. And I'd be like, yeah, I am. Dude, my favorite stuff is when someone wears a morph suit, but they've got glasses on. because they have to wear morph suit with glasses under, because you have to wear glasses under the morph suit because they don't fit on your ears, right? Or like an alien morph suit with the alien eyes underneath it. Yes! This is so working in my brain, and I'm gonna do this. Because then I could, like, have some space for my eyes to flutter around in there. So I'll wear this, and then on top I'll wear the burqa. And I'll be feeling really good. And people say, like, you can only wear it if it's a sign of cultural appreciation. And low-key, I really do appreciate the culture because I can be anonymous. wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do anything outlandish in my burqa. I'd like to be a good representation of burqa culture. I'd be respectful. I'd be respectful. It literally is you. Guys, don't say that. That's not me. Everyone will know it's me because you'll be the only one to end up being... Guys, I really want to do it. I genuinely, like, I almost, like, want to go to a con now just so that I can put on the perk. What if someone stabs me, though? What if I get stabbed? Do you think that'd happen? Do you think it'd be so, like, someone would be like, you don't deserve this burqa, and then they would stab me? And then take my burqa? That's a little scary. There's always a chance. Sigh. Fine, whatever. Whatever. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to be out and about. I said I went to a con before and saw a VTuber. No. I went to a con using a screen. Like a walk around. And I saw VTubers that way. There's probably other head coverings. Yeah. I could be a furry. Maybe I'll be a furry. If you're a dinosaur, which would you like to be? I would like to be... Well, you know, everyone says it would be that Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I want to be the one with the tail that's like a ball. Hold on. That one is called the Ankylosaurus. And it has, like, basically a hard tail that it can use to hit other dinosaurs. I wonder what the Ankylosaurus really look like. I wonder if it really did have horns or if it had fur. And there was horns over the fur. Because like deers kind of do that, they have horns over fur. Imagine going out hunting and getting an Ankylosaurus. Honey, what did you bring home for dinner? Okay, don't be mad, don't be mad. Oh my god, Frederick, did you get us another Ankylosaurus? Oh my god. We just finished eating the last one. There's your Ankylosaurus. Well, you better catch it. One, 5, 1, 4, 2. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like a mistake is coming. I don't have confidence in this run. Something is amiss. Yeah, something is amiss. Look at this. This is a problem. 4, 2, 2. So that's closed. So it has to be here. And then this has to be here. 2, 2, 4. Close, close. 4, 2. I did it! Megalodons are not dinosaurs. They're like, I wasn't really a dinosaur kid as a kid. I was more of a space kid. But ask me questions about space. I feel like maybe I know a little bit more about space on average, but I wouldn't say I'm like the space guy. Hi, Belle. Welcome in. We have a well-preserved Denodosaur, which was close to the Ankylosaur. How do you know that? Is it because of the DNA? Because don't we have really similar DNA to rats, but rats are like way different? I don't know. In my heart, I feel like they have fur. Like, where did they even get the idea that it was gonna be like spiky? Is it because they're similar to lizards? I guess that makes sense. Yay! It's so easy. Yay! It's so easy. Yay! 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 This one is really easy. One run. One run, no mistakes run. 2 seconds, sub 1 minute. Plus 2 Red Bull. Closed, closed. The rest of that is closed too. Done. That was a cooktop. That one was easy. I'm pretty sure mammals came from reptiles as a common ancestor or something. So you think animals back then just didn't have fur? Like, is fur like a later development? I'm a close cousin to a rat. I think we're all close cousins to rats. Have you seen the Victoria Justice clip? Or do I just sound schizophrenic right now? It's okay if I do. It's okay if I do. But I'd be really happy if I didn't. Would you guys be happy if your Oshi did a meet and greet and it was in a burqa? Would you be chill? Like, would you be like, I'm happy? Or like, would you be like, oh, you're a flesh dreamer, you're gross, you disgust me? Like, what would you do? And like, what would you do if she shook your hand inside of the burqa? Like her, like you wouldn't be able to reach them, you know what I mean? Why would that matter? I don't know, some people get really mad, like if like they wouldn't want to watch a VTuber who like, I mean I get it. Some people, sometimes I feel that way, like I would prefer not to watch a streamer that like they do public appearances with their face. I'd be underwhelmed. What? Me and my burqa? Oh. Whatever, man. I feel like I'm the sexiest when I wear my burqa. It's a hashtag modesty thing. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Just get away from me. The tech is fun, but if I come to like the VTuber, it's the person behind the model that I like. Well, I feel like you can like the person behind the model and like the burqa. And then you could also not want to know about the person behind the model and appreciate the burqa as well. Like, I feel like it's like a 2-in-1. It's like it's truly a have your cake and eat it too moment. For the sensible young man. You can't really get mad at your Oshi if she's just a floating shadow, can you? Can you? No! I cannot suspend my disbelief whatsoever. So you would be upset if I came in with the burqa? I've seen how you dress. Yes, Pixel Sunday is the walk around guy. He wears a rainbow hat with a brim, and on the top it says I love lollies. And then he has a bright tee with Sameko Saba on it. I've seen it when he turns around the camera. Can you get that hat, please? Someone should make that hat. I think it'd be funny. I think it would be beautiful if I wore that. Not the lolly hat. I think I'd rather die than have to wear it. Unironically, I don't have back issues when I play with this chair that's really hard. But then it hurts my butt. I I did legs today. Which actually reminds me, I didn't do my Bulgarian. I didn't do my Bulgarian split squats because I think I forgot. But also, it wouldn't be good to do that outside anyways. Because I feel like in the accident that you fall, you wouldn't want to fall in like concrete or anything. But I have to do those because I've been meaning to get back into those again. But I truly believe that that's like a horrendous punishment I wouldn't wish on any person. But if you actually seriously care about your game, you have to do Bulgarian split squats, and I don't like it. But because I sit for so many hours a day, I feel like it's a good idea. You know, if I like stream, that's like 4 hours in a row sitting. The lolly hat over the burqa. Wait. We're getting somewhere. Ain't I gonna wear a fursuit under... No wait, it'll be kind of like a Matryoshka thing. Like they'll be like, I know what you look like, Mikan. And they take off the lolly hat, like the I Heart Lollies hat. And there's just me and my burqa. And I'm there with my arms crossed. But you can't tell. Because I got the burqa on. And then you'll be like, you're looking awfully chunky as a monkey under that burqa. Are you fat? And then you grab the top of the burqa and you yank it off. And there's a freaking entire fursuit under the burqa. And you're like, okay, fine. And then you grab the fursuit head and you pull it off. And there's a morph suit under it. Yeah, the burqa's perfectly in line. Yes! Yes! You see it. I could wear it in a Munga suit too. Like, I feel like all the haters, they wouldn't even... And after they pull off everything, and all that's left is my alien suit with a corset on, I'd do a dance. I'd be like, and everyone in the convention hall would be like, whoa, guys, did you see that? The alien is dancing. And then they would crowd around me, and then all the haters would get pushed to the sides. And I'd be like, I feel like it'd be worth. I think it's a great way to do meet and greets. I don't know why nobody has ever done that in the world before. I should patent it. Okay, guys, it's patented right now. It's patented right now. Wipe away 5. That's all that's left. This is getting real weird. I don't object to the hat. But it's definitely... Really? Everything but the hat is weird? Should I go wearing nothing but the hat? Ew! No! No! I'd have to wear at least a corset. Disgusting. I've never put a corset on before. But I have friends anywhere Mikan goes is party time. No party like a tisk tisk tisk. That'd be a really weird Phineas and Ferb episode. Mama! Mikan is being a little dancing alien again. Anything over 2 layers and I'd be too intimidated. Wait till you see what happens when you pull off my alien suit. I've got a gun. Imagine, wait, I have an idea. What about an alien suit, but then on top of it is a golden bikini? An alien suit, and then a bikini on top of it. Oh, the hat is the only part that's... I need an alien suit, and then the bikini, and then a hat that says, please excuse my dope ass swag. Guys, I'm biting my finger now. Guys, stop. Don't give me any ideas. I want the alien suit, the golden bikini, a gun, and a PEMDAS hat. And maybe a PEMDAS shirt. Can we please? No, I'm kind of like digging. I'm digging. No, PEMDAS shirt. PEMDAS shirt. Wear a golden burqa. Okay. Okay. Wait, can I wear a PEMDAS shirt over the burqa? Ah, this is getting too complicated. I'm struggling. I'm struggling here, man. Well, okay, if this was a 3, then it would have to be like this. 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh! Oh wait, it literally is 1, 1, 1, 2. Nice! 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. Swagalicious. Okay, so this is the 8. What's the 3? My rat is jiggling his rat eyes. I see it. Oh, you know, I wanted to say, actually have a viewer named Jaharka that actually has some pet rats, and recently one of his pet rats passed from a tumor. So rest in peace to Jaharka's little rat. She had such a cute name too. She had such a cute name. It was her name was Wisha. Very cute name. She's a very sweet rat. I said I would be worried about your safety. Now I'm worried about everyone else's safety. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it shows that I'm committed, you know? I'm committed. Committed to the bit. I'm married to the bit. I'm impressed you were even at Chai's server. Then he announced it. He announced it in my server. This might sound crazy, but I low-key got like my own community. Oh wait, should I say that? Oh, I need to do Omegle. I need to do Omegle. I feel like I can mog everybody if I suck my cheeks in. Omegle requires your face. I have a face. It's right here. See? I feel like my little rat on my shoulder could mog really hard. I was gonna say I didn't see anyone announce that in your server. Jaharka posts his rats in the Ko-fi subscriber channel. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Sorry, I was thirsty. For some reason, you guys on the subscriber channel really like to share pics of your fat animals. It makes me very happy. I feel like the channel is more of a gift for me. I'll just be like, hey guys, new video up on Tuesday, and someone will be like, don't care, Mikan, look at my fat dog. It's so worth it though, it's so worth it. For me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, X2. But that's 6. That's 6. 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1. I like when people share their fat animals. Yeah, Jaharka's touch name is Pacifist.